Greetings to everyone. Welcome back. So now, last class we discussed about the properties of polymers. Now we are going for compounding of plastics. What is this compounding of plastics? Compounding of plastics, compounding. So compound and ink. If you take these two differently, then it is mixing of compounds. So why these compounds are added to the plastic materials? In order to make it useful in nature, or it increases the properties of polymers like plastics, okay, and then to improve its decorative power, okay, so we can make it somewhat decorative so that colorful everything, okay. So for these things we do compounding of plastics. So first thing is, by mixing, we mean bringing into intimate contact of two or more components and subjecting them to a shearing force so as to bring deformation in them and distribute them uniformly throughout the total volume to make the mass homogeneous. Okay? So compounding is mixing of ingredients such as plasticizers, vulcanizing agents, curators, stabilizers, fillers, coloring agents, flame retardants, and lubricants into the virgin resin in a specific proportion as per requirement. Okay? Then, what are those which are added? So, first is fillers. Fillers are added to impart special properties and reduce the finished product cost. Okay? So, fillers may be simply used as luring agents. That is like particulate materials, carbon black, silica, wood flour, etc. And then fibrous materials like glass fiber, cotton, wood pulp, etc. Okay. Then plasticizers. Plasticizers are high boiling, non-volatile organic compound or liquid. So plasticizers are used to reduce the modulus of a polymer. Okay, so increasing the causing concentration of plasticizer causes the transition from high modulus region to low modulus region at lower temperature. So as we have seen in properties of polymers, that if a plasticizer is added, the glass transition temperature is lowered. So examples of plasticizer. Actually, this plasticizer is added in order to increase the plasticity of the polymer or the plastic material. Okay. Example, dioctyl phthalate and triactyl phosphate. So these two agents are added in order to increase the proper plasticity and stability of the molecule, flexibility of the molecule. So plasticity is nothing but flexibility. Then coming to stabilizers. So stabilizers are used to protect the polymers from thermal, oxidative and photo degradation. So polymers are usually, they're not stable in nature, right? So they may be exposed to thermal, oxidative and photo degradation. So in order to maintain this, we add stabilizers. Okay. So antioxidant protects the polymer against degradation by oxygen attack. That is, prevents the formation of free radicals and prevents the breaking of double or triple bond from chain to. Example, para-substituted phenyl phosphides. So these phenyl phosphides, they help in oxidative degradation. Okay. Then UV absorber. It protects the polymer against degradation by UV light. Example, phenyl salicylate. So phenyl salicylate is a UV absorber. It absorbs the UV radiation and protects the polymer. Okay. Then coming to lubricating and flow promoters. So lubricating used to allow the quick mold release. That is, as you know, polymers are made in molds. Okay? So to remove from the molds, we need some lubrication. So as we prepare some sweets and all at home, what we do first, we grease them with ghee or oil, and then later on we put the cooked ones in it. Right? So similarly, we need lubrication for preparation of plastic materials also. So it reduces the surface friction at the interface. Lubricants such as silicone fluids and graphites are used. So these are used as lubricants. Then cross-linking agents. It is used for all cross-linkable curable composition leading to the production of thermoset plastics and vulcanized rubber. So cross-linking agents react with molecules and are coupled directly to the cure system as a structural member of the polymer. So sulfur and peroxides such as benzoyl peroxide is widely used as curing agent. So it is toughening or hardening of polymer material by crosslinking. So it adds crosslinks, that is example. Or you can say in other words, these benzoyl peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, all these are used in order to accelerate the rate of reaction. Okay. So the rate of reaction of a polymer can be enhanced by adding accelerators. Okay. And examples for that are benzoyl peroxide and hydrogen peroxide. Right. So all these can be used for compounding of plastics. So fillers, so first one is fillers. So these fillers, they reduce the cost of production, okay, or finished product cost, like, right? That is example carbon black, silica, wood. Then we have plasticizers, which increase the plasticity and the flexibility of the polymer material, right? So if it is increased, then the glass transition temperature will be low. Examples are dialkyl halide and triethylcyl phosphate. Then we have stabilizers, that is phenyl phosphites and phenyl salicylates are used as antioxidants and UV absorbers. Then coloring agents, so examples are not given here. Okay, I'll tell you some examples, that is barium sulfate, titanium dioxide. If they are added, they provide white color. Then for all anthocyanins and all, they give yellow color. And then we have carbon black gives black color. Then brown umber gives brown color. So similarly, whichever chemicals we add, those gives particular color to that particular product. So colorings have high covering power. So they are stable under processing conditions and it shows different degrees of solubility in the polymer molecules. So these coloring agents only make the product colorful and decorative so that we can buy them. Okay. Then lubricating and flow promoters. So we have silicone fluids and graphites for which are used as lubricants. Okay. And then we have these accelerators like benzoyl peroxide and hydrogen peroxide, which are used as accelerators or catalysts to enhance the rate of reaction. So all these are the properties of, sorry, um, compounding of plastics. So it is done in order to improve the properties of polymers. Okay. So like given, that is plasticizers, stabilizers, then fillers, then we had colorants, then lubricants, okay, and then cross-linking agents. So all these are added in order to improve the properties of polymers. And remember that these are added as per the formulations. Okay, how much ever required, only that much is only added, not more than that. So after compounding, we have fabrication. So in next class, we'll go for fabrication of plastic materials. So first compounding of plastics and then we'll go for fabrication. So this is about compounding of plastics.